Hi, welcome back to A+ Art. I'm Bridget.
And I'm Dawn, and this is Miss Ellie. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you. One more time. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Hey, Bridget, what's a collage?
A collage is using a variety of materials to make one composition.
Kind of like Ellie's hat. So in this hat, she's got aluminum foil, some red, blue, and yellow cut paper and torn paper. She wears it very well. So today we're going to be looking at a collage that's in the permanent collection of the Vero Beach Museum of Art by an artist named Louise Nevelson. This is one of her collages. It's called Series of an Unknown Cosmos. Guided breathing is a nice way to relax when you feel like you need to relax. We're going to start with taking our hands up, nice and easy, breathing in through the nose and blowing it out through the mouth. Let's do that again, breathing in through the nose, lifting the arms and blowing out through the mouth. One more time, arms up, breathing in and let it out. Good job. What kind of funny breathing do you have for us today, Bridget?
Well, we're going to be working with torn and cut paper. So I came up with something called torn paper breathing.
Okay.
So you imagine that you are going to tear a piece of paper like this, and we'll tear it as we go breathing in. Want to do that together?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good idea.
There's also a different movement that we could do.
What's that?
It's called rough and smooth, because there are different ways to create rough and smooth edges with paper depending on whether you tear it or you cut it.
Okay.
So we're going to start with a smooth movement.
So can you give me an example of what a smooth movement would look like?
Yeah, it would be, in my mind, something kind of fluid, just nice and smooth.
Nice. And what about a rough movement?
Do you have any ideas for that one?
Oh, kind of sharp and rough moving, just like the opposite of what you just did.
Smooth.
Rough.
Smooth.
Rough.
So the guided question for today is, how can you create a rough edge and a smooth edge using paper?
Why don't you show us, Bridget?
Okay, well, I'm going to use scissors and paper, if you just hold that, Dawn. I'm going to simply cut a small piece here, and I have smooth edges. Can you think of a way to make a rough edge?
I think we could rip it.
Oh, okay, just like our
tear
breathing.
it. And I'll do the same hand movement that we did in our breathing.
Oh, yeah.
So we get two rough edges. And when you get a chance to look at Louise Nevelson's work, you can see more closely where there are smooth edges and rough edges.
I find the title of the piece really interesting.
Series of an Unknown Cosmos. It's interesting. Sometimes artists name their paintings or works of art in a way that maybe nobody else understands other than the artist. Sometimes the name of the work matches the picture. I have an artist friend who will just open a book and put his finger in the book, and whatever words he lands on is the title of his painting.
Interesting. So now it's time for art viewing. Are you ready for the 4 questions, Dawn?
I am.
Okay. When you take a look at this piece of artwork, what do you see?
I see a variety of shapes, circles, rectangles,
You say variety. What does variety mean to you?
Variety means it's sort of like going into the ice cream store and you have a lot of different choices. So there are chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, butter pecan. So everything is different. They're not the same. So I have a variety.
Okay. How does this artwork make you feel?
It's a little confusing to me because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Okay. And what more can we find? So now it's time for journaling. So get your materials ready. Talk about the piece of artwork with your family. And remember, you can use lines, shapes, symbols, colors, and even words to express how this piece means to you. Okay, enjoy the process.
And now it's everybody's favorite part of the A+ Art program, snack time. So Bridget, we've been talking about Louise Nevelson's cut and torn paper collage, and I thought it would be fun to try to make one ourselves.
All right, that sounds good.
So we've got some materials on the table I'd like to talk about. I've got some cardboard, and I took a piece of cardboard and just ripped it in half, and inside, I'm having a little trouble with this, inside you can see this really cool texture, and I did that because you might have identified some texture in Louise Nevelson's piece that's similar to that. We've got some nicely colored paper. We have some pages from the magazine that have texture and color. What else do we have, Bridget?
Well, we also have a newspaper, and I'm not really concerned about what it says, but the different types of coloring is kind of neat. Might want to add that to our collage.
Great. You'll also need some scissors and some kind of glue. We're using Mod Podge today, but any glue will work. If you don't have glue, you could always use tape. So let's get started.
So it's cut and torn paper.
Cut and torn. I'm going to start with some orange. And I'm going to start with the cut edge.
These are beautiful colors.
Aren't they pretty colors? Yeah. You can find lots of cool designs in magazines. So we're going to, oh, you're tearing.
Yep, I'm going to tear.
All right, and I'm cutting. So I have a nice smooth edge, and you've got a rough edge.
Very rough edge.
There we go. All right, we're going to get ready, have some fun with cut and torn paper, colors, and shapes to make our own collage. We'll show you how this looks at the end. So today we talked about making collage, what collage is, how to make a collage using ripped or torn paper and smooth cut paper. And we talked about the artwork of Louise Nevelson. And now it's time to celebrate all of your artwork that you've done. And we want to give you a big round of applause for being A+ artists. Yay!
Well done.
Goodbye, everybody. It was nice to see you. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice to see you. One more time. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice to see you. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice to see you.